Every date on the calendar hides stories that shaped our world. But did you know that July 17th is more than just midsummer? It's a day of emblems of freedom, dramatic rescues at sea, and evacuations amidst a world at war. Stick around, because by the end of this video, July 17th will never look the same again. Hi everyone, welcome back to Earth Sights on this day series. Today, we dive into July 17th, a date that marks a fascinating blend of celebration, survival, and profound global impact. From the arrival of the Statue of Liberty to dramatic evacuations during World War II, we'll explore how this date weaves together stories of hope, resilience, and remembrance. Let's get started. But first up, let's orient ourselves in time. July 17th is the 198th day of the Gregorian calendar, with 167 days left in the year. That puts it solidly in midsummer for the Northern Hemisphere, right in the heart of July's long days and warm nights. Imagine July 17th, 1885. A colossal gift from France arrives in New York Harbor. Disassembled into 350 pieces. It was an engineering marvel at the time and would become one of the most recognizable symbols of liberty ever created. The statue, representing the Roman goddess Libertas, held a torch of enlightenment and a tablet inscribed July 4th, 1776. It symbolized the shared values of France and the United States, rooted in freedom and democracy. Constructed as a gesture of friendship, this gift celebrated America's independence and France's role in the American Revolution. It was more than a monument. It was a bridge between two nations united by their democratic ideals. Picture New York Harbor in mid-1885. Rugged scaffolding, French engineers, and 350 colossal pieces arriving by sea. Each piece was critical. One weak joint could topple the whole statue. Today, Lady Liberty stands because of that nuanced orchestration. Fast forward to July 17, 1940. France, under threat of collapse, prepares to surrender to Germany. As this unfolded, Allied forces launched Operation Ariel, a massive evacuation of troops and civilians from Western France. Nearly 192,000 people, including British, French, Canadian, Polish, Belgian, Czech, soldiers and civilians, were ferried to safety between July the 15th and July the 17th. These were desperate days, the same that saw Dunkirk earlier in June, but the situation in France was rapidly deteriorating. Unlike Dunkirk, Operation Ariel involved a river crossing component and covered West Coast evacuations. Even amid chaos, it was a heroic effort to preserve lives and morale. But heroism and tragedy often go hand in hand. On July 17, 1940, amidst the evacuation, the Cunard liner Lancastria became the target of a German bombing raid. Over 3,000 Allied troops and civilians lost their lives in moments. This became one of the deadliest maritime disasters in British history, far surpassing the Titanic's loss of life. And yet, due to wartime censorship, it was largely hidden from the public for years. It's a haunting reminder that even amid rescue operations, unforeseen tragedy can strike, and the cost of war isn't always visible. Unlike Dunkirk's fame, Ariel was overshadowed, but imagine coordinating 192,000 people across multiple ports under enemy air threat. It was Churchillian grit on display, and yet for many, the story ended in sorrow when Lancastria sank. Censored at the time, Lancastria's story remained buried. Families lost loved ones, but the public was told nothing. It wasn't until decades later that its name slipped into textbooks. It stands as a quiet testimony to forgotten sacrifice. Today, the Statue of Liberty stands as a major tourist attraction and UNESCO icon, though most don't know its arrival date was July 17th. On the other hand, the Lancastria's sinking is commemorated quietly, mostly in local memorials in Scotland and France. It's a story overshadowed by Dunkirk, but just as profound in reflecting war's impact. If today's video made you think, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell to keep exploring these stories every single day. Leave us a comment. Did any July 17th story surprise you? And share this video to pass on these lessons of courage and remembrance. Thanks for watching this Earth Sights on This Day episode. And I'll see you tomorrow for more journeys through history.